Today we are discussing the topic why are females choosier than males? Females are choosier because females have fewer eggs compared to male sperm. Males can produce sperm throughout their whole life, but since there's less eggs to fertilize, males have to compete. Let's take a look at the four main evolutionary models. We have direct benefits, good genes, runaway selection, and sensory bias. Direct benefits is when females choose mates that can provide for them. For instance, a male who has a successful career will be a better potential mate.
The second evolutionary model is good genes. So good genes does not have to do anything with the resources they have. It basically has to do with more of the phenotype that the mate prefers. So in this example, you could see that a healthier looking male is more likely to get picked by a female. This could also be applied to our species, where females might choose a guy based on, better looking and a six pack, as opposed to one that is more successful and has a career. The next one is runaway selection model. This model basically states that females are more likely to choose something that's more phenotypically stronger to them. So maybe a long tail is very favored because maybe it helps them escape from predators, for example. But as this becomes more normal in each population, there is a possibility that the bigger tail is no longer favored and actually is a disadvantage for the male. So therefore, a shorter tail might be selected, and then that becomes the norm. Lastly, is sensory bias, and sensory bias isn't based on anything that has to do with resources again. This is more based on how their nervous system works for the species. In the example that I have here, you could see that if yellow birds are drawn to the color of the red fruit, they're more likely to choose their mates that are that color. This could also be applied to our species. So if girls are attracted naturally to African American males, or let me say this, if they're attracted to eating a lot of chocolate, they're more likely to choose an African American male just based on that sensory cue. So in summary, we have seen the four different evolutionary models. Direct benefits, which basically females choose them based on how many resources they could provide, so they could have a greater chance to produce more offspring. The second one was good genes, which females choose them based on six packs and being good looking. Runaway selection model, where one phenotype starts to become a disadvantage after a while, and then a phenotype that is more rare is more likely to be chosen. And lastly, sensory bias, where females choose their mate based on something that attracts their nervous system. And that is it. I would like to thank my group members, Dahlia and Anilet.